What's up, boys? It's Neo here, back with another video. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I am personally having a very frustrating day. Having to make a video at about 1 a.m. at night is very, very stressful. And I'm very sleepy, and I have loads of stuff to do, like editing other videos tonight, and doing stuff for my TikTok, and maybe streaming on Twitch later on tonight. I don't know. But yeah, that's all going on. But before we get into the video, as you can see by the title, She Was Crazy Part 2. Yes, I came with the Part 2. I wasn't lying. And here it is. So, before we get into the whole story, I want to have a very big announcement. I think I want to do this whole, commentary storytelling thing, content creation thing, full time when I get the chance. It would be greatly appreciated if you guys would help me get motivation and fuel my dreams for later on in life. Because this is something I've always wanted to do as a kid. So now that I have the equipment and the tools to do said thing, I feel like it's my only right that I have to do this. And I'm doing this also, you guys don't get any misconfirmation. I'm doing this for you guys and everyone that I live with and everyone that I love, my family, my friends, and especially the guys sitting here watching at home in quarantine, listening to me talk about stories in my life. Thank you all for coming in frequently to the channel, and I really appreciate that. But enough about my personal problems. Let's get into the story time. So we left off at I heard a knock on my door. So I tell Rihanna to stay, because if she actually came to the door and saw her, I already told her about how she was harassing me and shit, but if I would have told her that she was at the door when I opened that door, she would probably get pissed and start a fight, and I didn't want that happening. So I told her to stay in the room, do whatever she wants. I have to go, get the door. So I get the door, I see her, I say hi, she says hi, said, what do you want? She says, I heard you're with another girl. So, obviously I wasn't. Me and Rihanna are just friends. That may change. Shut the fuck up, phone. Well, like I was saying, me and Rihanna are just friends. That may change in the future, but I'm not trying to get into a relationship right now. Quarantine has been hitting my ass hard, and I don't want to have to deal with any more additional stress. So, yeah. I tell her, no, I'm not in a relationship. I hang out with her every day, even when we were dating. And, little side note, she thought I was cheating on her because I was, hanging out with her every day. I mean, I didn't really hang out with her that much, but, I still spent time to talk on the phone with her and deal with her crazy beliefs. So, yeah, I tell her that I'm not in a relationship with her, we're just friends. She says, I know you're lying to me. Now, first of all, you crazy psychopathic lunatic, you cannot predict what I know and what I know about me and her relationship. We are just friends, and that's it. Yeah, I didn't tell that to her to her face because she'd probably try and murder me. But, yeah. And second of all, you don't have the right to question me and get mad at me because even if I was in a relationship with her, because we are not together anymore. So she gets mad, she huffs and puffs, and she says, well, I am tired of having to deal with your bullshit. You don't have to deal with my bullshit. We're split. I don't want to talk to you anymore. But okay, she can she can be stressed out if she wants. That's not my problem. But yeah, she feels stressed. She's like, oh well, I get tired of having to come to your house every day and try and persuade you to get back with me. Why don't you just get back with me so you can just end the suffering that I've been through? Giving me the whole sob story, but I didn't care at this point because she was annoying me. So I'm like, yeah, I don't care. You can go ahead and leave now. So she walks away very angrily, and she gets on her bike and drives down to her house. So I thought it was just going to be a normal rest of the day. Yeah, I dealt with that conflict. We're not going to have to deal with it anymore. Just a cool day with my best friend. So I go back in there and we play a little bit more video games and we talk about random shit. And soon comes time for her to leave. So I wave goodbye as she walks out the door, closes the door, and I go in there, I sit down, and I start editing a video. And while I'm editing said video, I hear a faint knock noise, like somebody just hit a coconut. So I'm kind of, I have a suspicion that something just went on outside because I haven't heard that noise before. So I just assumed that it may have been, maybe a squirrel that jumped off a tree or something and it hit something on the ground. I don't know. So I go out there, I look out there, and all I can see is Rihanna with a handful of Crazy Ex-Girlfriend's hair and dragging her across my driveway. Now, this may not seem like a big deal to you guys, but to me, this is a very big deal. You see, I have really, 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 really nice neighbors, and they're really, really nice, But one thing that I could not mess up is my reputation against those neighbors. Because the neighbor that lives right across from me has a popcorn machine. She has candy every single Halloween. She's like the hookup of the neighborhood. And if I got on bad terms with her, she got mad at me because two girls were having a full out brawl in my driveway, it's not going to be pretty. So I get out there, I break them up, and so when I break them up, Rihanna has like a handful of Crazy Ex-Girlfriend's weave, and Crazy Ex-Girlfriend is sitting on the ground, panting like a dehydrated dog. Now, I'm not saying I wanted her to get beat up, but it kind of felt good. She was like harassing me for the whole week, and I was not having it. And just seeing her get what she deserves, there's just something right about it. But, yeah. It was around 6 p.m. at the time, so I go ahead and tell Crazy Ex-Girlfriend to leave. She gets on her bike, she leaves, and I bring Rihanna in so I can get some more information on the whole conflict and situation. So she tells me, this is what she tells me. So apparently, she went all the way to the end of my road, because I live pretty close to a dead end on the street that I live on, and that dead end is all the way to the right. So she sat there for a good hour, right? I let her go at I told her to leave at around 4:30. So she sat there for a good hour and 30 minutes waiting for her to come outside. So once she comes outside, she sees her, rides her bike over there. They get to fighting, and in the middle of the fight, that's when I walked out. So I was like flabbergasted because I knew she was like crazy, but not that crazy to go at a person that had nothing to do with the situation at hand. But yeah, fortunately, no one got hurt in this situation. Just that $100 weave, which, before I end the story, women, especially black women, why do you buy weave that's like $100, $200? Like, isn't that unnecessary? Like, come on, dude. But yeah, part 3 coming soon on the She Was Crazy series. I hope you guys liked the video. If you would, please go ahead and drop a like and subscribe to the channel. Turn on post notifications so you can know whenever I'm posting a new video. Thank you for tuning into the channel. Some socials that you can follow me on is TikTok at the same. So all the social medias that I'm about to give you now are the same. Same ad as my YouTube. So you can go follow me on Instagram, TikTok. Go follow me on Twitter. You can also go add me on Mascot. I'm not sponsored by Mascot, but if you're a weeb and you just want to join my chat, I will totally send you an invite if you want. It's the same username as the YouTube. But yeah, like I said, I hope you guys had an amazing